Right, so we come down to Oakland waters today. I was down here a couple of days ago fishing solid PVA bags on both rods, and that's exactly what I'm doing in exactly the same swim, and this happened.
Yes, we're into a fish. Never fail on a solid PVA bag. Popping away nicely. We've got a lovely common. Close. Don't want to lose it now. Yes, get in. We'll get her up on the mat and we'll have a look. Brilliant. You certainly couldn't have asked for a better start to a day session. It was only after one fish and we've already got one. 16 pounds 4 ounce. It's a beautiful golden common, lovely condition. Let's get her up and have a look. About time I got into a few bigger carp. Look at that, magnificent looking fish, like a torpedo. Absolutely beautiful, still in its winter colours. Only needed one, got one fish. I'm a very, very happy man. So we're going to slip this one back and wrap a few more PVA bags up, get it back out on the spot, see if we can get a few more, eh? Fantastic.
And what a fantastic common that was. Beautiful winter colours. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you couldn't have asked for a better fish if you was only going to just get the one. But as I said, we're using the same methods today. Solid PVA bags. I'll show you the rigs and the bait later. And in the same swim, basically casting to the same areas. Now there's been a couple of fish showing up against the far margin rod. There's been a few fish showing up against the sunken island. So I put the rods out there again. And fingers crossed we're going to get a bite. Now, it's just started to rain, so I'm going to get this camera back in before it gets too wet. Fingers crossed, we're going to get a bite. So in terms of rigs and bait today, both rods are out on exactly the same thing, solid PVA bags. Using the PVA bag stems, solid bag stems, and what that allows me to do is, whilst it's quiet, or when I'm at home actually as well, is just to tie up a few bags and keep them in my bait bucket, so when I reel in, snip off the line, tie on, straight back out. Real easy, real simple. Just a little 2.5 to 2 ounce lead weight. I've got 2 ounce on the one in the margin, 2.5 ounce, just to get out a little bit further on the right hand rod. Bait wise, I got my little homemade pop-ups on. I got one creamy white pop-up and one fruity pop-up on, and I've tipped them off with a fake maggot as well, just to give it a little bit of visual aid too. And then literally, that is it. Cast it out to where the fish are, hopefully, and fingers crossed one of them will take it. And the great thing about PVA bags are, especially when you've got them already pre-tied up, if you do see a fish and it crashes somewhere, or you see a few bubbles, reel in, like I said, snip off, tie on, straight back out there as quick as possible, and you could pick up an extra fish because of it. I always rave about PVA bags. I think it's one of my favourite methods for carp. Doesn't matter where you put it, you know your bait's going to be presented perfectly fine, and the carp will find it and hopefully pick it up. But it's been a little bit quiet so far, not added anything yet. But that's fishing, isn't it, right? But I'm quietly confident that we're at least going to get one today, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Lucky bugger.
I'm not sure what I've got here. Kiting off over to the left. There we go. Oh. Got a lovely common cut. Straight in the net. Get in there. Right, get him on the mat, we'll have a look. Well, that didn't take too long at all, did it? Very, very slow take on that, but solid PVA bag with a couple of fake corn on the hair. Lovely. 10 pounds and 12 ounce. Brilliant. Lovely, dark looking common. Beautiful looking fish these are. Gotta love them when they're in the winter colours. They're absolutely stunning. There we are. Nice little double to start the day off with. If we only get the one, I'm happy with that, but we'll try for a couple. Yeah. Take one last little look at her before she goes back. Without the mat sliding off and going everywhere. I like it. Oh. Beautiful. Lovely looking common that. Back she goes. Yay!
Well, since that last carp, there's really not been much happening. I've not even had bleeps, liners, nothing. Not a single touch so far, not even a breed. Surprisingly, considering that there's pellets out there. But it is what it is. We've got about an hour and a half to go now, so I've refreshed the PVA bags. I've put them in a few different areas. Tried a few different areas in the swim, but nothing. You can't really move here because there's too many anglers on at the moment. You are booked up swim, so where you are is where you got to fish. But we've had one, so you can't complain about that, really can't. But fingers crossed, next hour and a half, we may get another one if we're lucky. Well, that's it for another session. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can find me on Facebook, going across there. You can also find me on Instagram as well. Please do subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and if you enjoyed it, why not share it with your friends. Until the next time, tight lines.